Alright, everybody. Bang. Wreck that mic. Welcome back to another video in some Forza Horizon 3. Now, today, we will be doing the glitch that everyone has... What? That does not look like the same car to me. Okay then. Anyways guys, what is up and welcome back to another video. And I know I just said that, so I'm not going to say it again. But as you guys probably know, the glitch is out for messing up wide body kits. I mean, it's like Need for Speed. I haven't done it in Need for Speed just because it's too complicated with the whole Ethernet garbage, but yeah, what you simply do is, you know what, I'm not going to do tutorial mode on this. You've already seen it, most likely, and if you haven't, too bad for you, go watch a video on it. But, this car is great because we have all of this stuff, okay? We've got all of this stuff, right? Okay, well, okay, not very much stuff, actually. It's just origin stuff, but it's still something, right? So, we've got this cool stuff. Definitely putting that on. But here is the Rocket Bunny kit. So, going to throw on the Rocket Bunny kit. Okay, right here, Rocket Bunny. I did it. I actually did a glitch. Look at that. Yeah, that's so cool. It's so funny. It's so cool. Just glitched Forza Horizon 3. Yes. I'm gonna throw on these ADV ones because they're unique. I haven't used them very much. They're actually not very unique, but I haven't used them yet, I don't think, in the game. And if I have, then I definitely switched them out because they're kind of weird looking. But oh well. Now we've already invested like 70 grand in this thing. Might as well build it up all the way. So I'm just gonna max out the drivetrain, and then we can go and do some skids, I guess. Whatever floats the boat. Alright, so I have decided to go with the insane rotary engine for this build, but I haven't used it yet. And it revs pretty high, so this is gonna be so much fun. Oh my goodness. Listen to that thing. It does not pull very hard. Oh my goodness. Let me quickly tune this thing for drifting and oh my goodness, listen to that thing idle. Alright, so I decided to throw this quick little tutorial in here right now, just to kind of like show how you tune. So let's start at the diff. You're obviously going to want to lock that. That'll mean both wheels spin equally, giving you great skids. Without that, it's going to be pretty hard because your wheels are going to be spinning different amounts and different speeds and stuff. Next, we're going to move into brakes. Brakes, you can move it however you want this way, but I prefer to keep it right around 50, and then around 135 to 150. If you have it too high, then you'll have no control. So you want to keep it somewhere in that range. Arrow, you want to make that speed. In the front, I have seen people set it to cornering. In the rear, though, you leave it stock. Because in the front, if you have it set to cornering, then you can use it to get more grip and hit apexes and stuff. It's pretty unique and kind of interesting. I have not found success with that. I generally spin. If you're super talented and you want to try that, go ahead and try, but I wouldn't recommend it for starters like me. I like to soften everything up, so dampening and bump stiffness, springs, ride height is obviously all the way down. You can also keep that kind of higher so you don't bottom out on everything, but for Stance Nation, just lower it. I prefer to lower things in the back only because that'll give you some more squat. It's called squat and dive. Dive is in the front, squat's in the back. So, yeah, for camber and toe, you're going to want more in the front than in the back. Generally, I wouldn't suggest maxing that out, but for Stance Nation, do what you want. And front caster will be all the way up to 7. Gearing, I generally set mine more for speed, so I get like the torque and the meat of the RPMs. And it's just going to be something like that. And usually you want to lower this, but I was having trouble sliding, so I kind of set it to up a little bit, and we'll see how it goes. But obviously you're going to have to mess around with these things. If it doesn't work right away, don't just quit on it, because eventually you're going to get a tune that works. Look at that thing. That is so sick. It's like missing the front bumper on a... It's not like stupid like the GT86s though. It's like full on drift car is what it is, because you know people like zip tie their parts together and stuff because they break all the time. I'm not a huge fan of that rear bumper though. I'm not a huge fan of that one, but I mean it's pretty cool. It's definitely not the best for the glitch, but I want to glitch as many of them as I can because it's Forza, like that drift tap glitch. They patched that within a week. And that's really disappointing. But so I want to do this quick before they patch them all. But hopefully I can make videos on them too. Also, turn your traction control off. Alright, so we're gonna be starting the drifter right here. I'm just gonna be drifting around. As I said, I haven't really been here. Oh, the torque is... Really? I'm used to drifting like generally like 800 plus torque cars and 900 like horsepower at least, right? So this thing, it's got next to no torque and like 750 horsepower. So really pretty pitiful stats compared to what I'm used to. So it's gonna take some getting used to, as that's kind of what this is about. So I'm gonna drift around for a little bit and I'm gonna see if we can find a nice route and stuff. So, yeah, I'm gonna get some practice and come back to you guys. It's like cammed, but it's a rotary. Anyways, I found this, I mean, I didn't find it, but instead of starting here, and then drifting up through the section, I'm going to start over here and drift my way all the way up, drift around the loop, and then drift back down. So we can kind of like do a lap here. So we'll drift all the way back around this loop to here. The previous route, you should check out the last video to find the full thing. But that was down here in Byron Bay in this area, right, and around this hairpin. That was the main point there. And shout out to Scooby-Doo. Yeah, so as I was saying, I've worked on the tune a lot. It's still like really choppy though. I like to... Okay, it's kind of strange. I like to strand all my corners together, and this is just not doing that. Like the S14, and I have a BMW tune as well. Those are much better than this. This guy is just kind of, I don't know, I think it's the engine. I've never used this engine before, and I'm a lot more comfortable with the inline 6s. So I might go and swap one of those in, but I think I'm going to save that for a different video. Oh, that angle. Alright, let's get a big entry in this one right here. Alright, it's, oh my goodness, too fast. I don't know, it's a really strange car. It's underpowered is what the problem is. Like 700 horsepower would be good in most cars, but in this guy, it's just not cutting it. I don't know what's up with that, but I mean, I've got almost max camber and stuff, and it's just like planted. I really don't know what's going on. Traction control is usually what the problem is, but traction control is off. which leads for easier skids, and I don't know, I just don't understand what's going on. Alright, big entry. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was not the quite the road I was expecting. Let's just... Oh, that was nice. And there we go. It's just gonna start there. I'm not a huge fan of this one, because there are a lot of flat areas. It's, yeah, we're gonna do our best to, get the points in those flat areas. Alrighty. Oh, that was pretty slick through there. I mean, try not to wreck into all the AI cars at the moment. And this bit is pretty difficult to strand together. If you get a bunch of angle there, and then coming in here. Ooh. Actually did that one pretty nice. Let's just go all out through here. Oh. Oh, keep the angle. Keep it. Oh, that was pretty good angle on that one. Yeah, that was not bad. Not bad at all. New personal best. Hit the tree. I don't know, man. This is pretty enjoyable. And it's not my favorite car, though. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a huge fan of the way it drifts. Like, the actual steering mechanic just feels kind of off for this car. And along with the power shortage, my tip would be not to use the rotary engine if you are using this as a drift guide. But I don't know, it's not terrible. I feel it's just kind of average, you know, and I want something to be over the top if I'm going to use it all the time. So for that reason, I would say that this is not the best drift car in the game. I mean, obviously, there are probably other options, but the S15, it's not one of them. Don't use it. That's my advice. But I'm gonna find a cool spot to do some quick cinematics of this baby, and maybe get a cute picture, because that bumper is kind of cool. And thank you, Mr. Fordka.
I just had the biggest dirt moment ever.